Dear viewers, Assalamu alaikum. Revolution generally refers to a fundamental and often abrupt change in the political, social, economic, and the cultural structures of a society. It typically involves the overthrow and the transformation of an established order or system. The French Revolution was a significant and transformative period in the late 18th century from 1789 to 1799 that had far-reaching consequences both domestically and globally. It was marked by the series of events, ideas that reshaped not only France but also had a profound impact on the world. Today, from your favorite platform of Tictas Chat, we are here with a discussion presenting an overview of the French Revolution. First of all, Sister Munaza will make us understand what the underlying reasons were for French Revolution.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. The French Revolution 1789 to 1799 was a complex and multifaceted historical event with several interrelated reasons. First, political oppression. One of the primary reasons for the French Revolution was political oppression. France was ruled by an absolute monarchy where King Louis XVI held almost unchecked power. The monarch's authority was centralized and the common people had little to no say in government affairs. This centralized and autocratic system led to widespread dissatisfaction among the population. Second is social inequality. France was characterized by a rigid social hierarchy. The clergy and nobility enjoyed special privileges, while the commoners, especially the urban and rural poor, faced severe poverty. The inequality in society where the majority suffered while a minority thrived created a simmering discontent. Third is financial crisis. France was in a severe financial crisis due to a combination of factors including involvement in costly wars. For example, the American Revolutionary War, extravagant spending by the monarchy, and a regressive tax system that placed the burden on the lower classes. The state was virtually bankrupt and efforts to reform taxation had failed. Fourth is influence of Enlightenment ideas. The Enlightenment, a philosophical and intellectual movement of the 18th century, emphasized reason, individual rights, and the need for political and social reform. Enlightenment thinkers like Voltaire, Rousseau, and Montesquieu popularized ideas of liberty, equality, and the separation of powers, which inspired many to question the legitimacy of the monarchy. Fifth is food shortage and economic hardships. Poor harvests, hybrid prices, and economic instability in the late 1780s worsened the suffering of the French population, leading to food riots and widespread discontent. And the last is weak leadership. King Louis XVI inability to address the financial crisis. His indecisiveness and the perception of his incompetence weakened the monarchy's authority and increased calls for political reform. To sum up, I can say that the French Revolution was driven by a combination of political, social, economic, and intellectual factors. The need for political change, the desire for equality and representation, and the influence of Enlightenment ideas all contributed to the revolutionary fervor that ultimately led to the overthrow of the monarchy and the radical transformation of France's political and social order. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Munaza. Sister Zainab would shed some light on the events of the French Revolution.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Financial crisis. The French Revolution was triggered by a severe financial crisis in the French monarchy. France was heavily in debt due to its involvement in various wars, lavish spending by the monarchy, and an inefficient tax system. Second is Estates General. In May 1789, King Louis XVI convened the Estates General, a representative assembly that included the clergy, nobility, and common people. That is third estate. The third estate, frustrated by their limited influence, broke away, formed the National Assembly,
vowing to draft a new constitution. Third is tennis court oath. On June 20, 1789, members of National Assembly locked out of their meeting hall pledged not to disband until they had drafted a new constitution. This event is known as tennis court oath. Fourth is storming of the Bastille. On July 14, 1789, a Parisian mob stormed the Bastille. This event is considered the start of the revolution. Fifth is Reign of Terror. In 1793, after the execution of King Louis XVI, the radical Jacobin came to the power and initiated the Reign of Terror, a period of mass execution and political persecution. The last one is Rise of Napoleon. In 1799, the revolution culminated in a coup led by Napoleon Bonaparte, who would go on become Emperor of France. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Zainab. Sister Seher will now speak on the global impact of the revolution.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Spread of revolutionary ideas. The French Revolution spread Enlightenment ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity throughout Europe and the world, inspiring similar movements and revolutions in other countries. Napoleonic Wars. Napoleon's ambition led to a series of wars known as Napoleonic Wars, which reshaped the political map of Europe and had a profound impact on international relations. End of monarchies. The French Revolution contributed to the downfall of monarchies across Europe. In some cases, it led to the rise of republics or constitutional monarchies. Colonialism and nationalism. The revolution's emphasis on nationalism and self-determination influenced the nationalist movement in various colonies, eventually leading to decolonization in 19th and 20th centuries. Human rights and democracy. The French Revolution played a role in the development of modern concepts of human rights, democracy, and rule of law. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Seher. Towards the end, Sister Rutba will speak on the precious lessons that a learner fetches from the French Revolution.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Power of the people. The French Revolution demonstrated the potential power of ordinary citizens to challenge oppressive regimes and demand political change. Unintended consequences. The revolution's radical phase, the Reign of Terror, serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of extremism and the importance of balancing revolutionary zeal with stability. Social inequality. The revolution highlighted the deep-seated issues of social inequality, and its failure to fully address these issues underscores the importance of addressing economic and social disparities in the pursuit of political change. Ideals versus reality. The tension between revolutionary ideals and the practical challenges of governance underscores the complexities of implementing radical political change. Legacy of ideas. The French Revolution left a lasting legacy of ideas about democracy, human rights, and the role of government that continue to shape political discourses and movements around the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Rutba. To conclude this important discussion, we got the insight that the French Revolution was a pivotal moment in history that had a profound impact on the world and the France, shaping political, social, economic, and the ideological developments for centuries to come. It serves as a source of inspiration and cautionary lessons for future generations. We hope that all of us have benefited from this discussion, especially our students. We also hope that you will subscribe to our channel and share it with others. Inshallah, we will be back with a new discussion soon. Till then, stay blessed.